I made it! Whoop, 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 whoop. Your girl made it. Welcome to Travel Shots Live, where I bring you unedited footage of all the places I travel. And where am I? I know all of you all are like, where the hell is she, man? I made it to Sarajevo, Bosnia. Bosnia, baby. I'm in Sarajevo. And I'm so excited to be here. My first time being here, and I've only been out 2 days walking around. I know I'm late on bringing you this video, but I want to show you my Airbnb, tell you what I paid for the place, and then I want to tell you the story of why I got delayed and all the bullshit that I went through, pardon my French, but if you won't even believe the story. If I didn't live it, I wouldn't believe the story, okay? So let's start with a tour of the apartment. I'm so excited to show you. Let's go. Of course, you have to start with the bathroom. I am on the second floor. Oh, look, you see that? They got the nice little rain shower thing. It's very modern. This is a very, very modern. This is so cute. Like, they actually stocked it with toilet paper. Like, what? Oh, there is soap. I just realized there's soap there, but she's got soap right here. Water heater, of course. Right? Already on. She said you don't have to mess with anything. It's a small bathroom, but I mean, what? They have a bum gun. I have not seen a bum gun since Southeast Asia, so I'm blown away with the bum gun. I like the bum gun. All right, well, this is the living room. Isn't this gorgeous? Girlfriend. Kitchen's right there. It's sort of like a studio kind of thing, but I'll give you a tour of that in just a moment. Hello, this is a closet. I like the closet. It comes with slippers. Those aren't my slippers. And it comes with an umbrellas. Oh my God, it's so adorable. I love the colors in here. She's got this big TV, right? Look at this refrigerator. Have you ever seen a tall, skinny refrigerator like this? I haven't. The refrigerator is actually on top, right? Here's my stuff in it. I can't even, like, look how much space is in here. Bro. And then the freezer is on the bottom, right? So there you go there. Really cool. It's got a washing machine, of course. I can't live without my washing machine. It's got a dishwasher. I didn't even expect that. Look at this cool modern sink. It's a little dirty. I've been using it the last few days. It came pretty stocked. She has all kinds of teas up in there. And of course, all kinds of neat dishes, right? I absolutely love this coffee pot. You don't even know. I didn't have a coffee pot in the last place. I didn't even have a chopping board in the last place, but I love the chopping board. Nice modern stovetop push button. It's even got a stove. Like, what? Look how cute this is. It came fully stocked with all this. And now look at this view. I can open these windows super wide, right? Look at this view, people. Like I said, I'm on a hill. You're gonna see the view from the bedroom in just a minute, but I'm on a hill. And here's like the main road. That's why you're gonna hear traffic, right? Beautiful trees, beautiful day. Supposed to be nice all this week. This is the view from my actual kitchen. So yeah. And this chair, let me tell you, this chair is super comfortable. I love this chair. And I love the colors because I'm a purple freak, so she got my number big time. And this, I don't know, I just love this fish for some reason. Too bad these books are all in like Bosnian, or in Bosnian, I think, because I can't read them. I wish I could, because I love to read books. And of course, this is real. These are real orchids. And she even gave me candy. Can you not? That's beautiful. Okay, this is just a private room. It says don't go in, so whatever, I don't know what's in there. But this is my bedroom. Let's go. Look at this. Is this not the most comfortable, airy space you've ever seen? More books I can't read. Ta-da! This is what I see from my bedroom. Oh, the breeze is wonderful. More pictures. It's a little plain in here, but that's okay. It's got everything you need. And look, here's the aircon unit in case you're wondering. I turn that on at night. I don't even have to turn on the AC right now. I mean, you just open these big windows here. I didn't have that in the other place. And you get this killer breeze. This is a nice work desk, but I just put my shorts in there. I don't even use it. I could sit here and work on the computer, but I don't. But let me tell you, this bed is super comfortable. Like, it feels like a memory foam. You see that? It's like memory foam. Oh my God. It's just so beautiful. And then look out, this is looking out the bedroom window, right? Oh, it is so gorgeous. You see neighbors down in here. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now you've seen the apartment. I'm gonna put you right here by a plant that's seen better days. Sit down, get comfortable, and I'm gonna tell you how much I paid for this place, first of all. Okay, let me move this plant. I booked it for 28 days again through Airbnb, and I paid with tax and all, let's leave, $884. Some change, but $884. And whoops, that comes to, if you break it down in 28 days, it comes to approximately $31 a night, okay? You get a lot for 31 bucks a night. I absolutely love it. And I just took a walk 6 minutes down the hill. There's a big produce market stand, meat, cheese, everything. 2 minutes or 1 to 2 minutes down the road is an actual grocery store, but it's small. It doesn't have a lot of stuff, but it has your basics, you know. I've already had a taste of some Bosnian food, which was veal chops with chopped onion. It sounds plain and simple, but then they give you this really nice fluffy bread. Oh my God, it was delicious. I'm gonna have to do a food video for you, but I just wanted to tell you what I've done so far. But now I'm gonna tell you the story of what the hell happened to me. Because bro, I can't even believe it. If I did not live it, I would not be able to believe it. So I'm gonna tell you exactly the story because I've had you guys comment. I had some comments say, hey, I thought you were going to the to another Balkan country, you know, somewhere near the Adriatic Sea. Why are you in Istanbul, Turkey? That doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, you would be right. So I'm going to tell you the story, all right? I can't, this plant. I'm trying to move the plant. Okay, getting serious now, bro. Okay, I'm just going to say this first. I love you, Niche, but your airport sucks, okay? Now, I know I was actually one of the first people to go through the new section of the Niche airport. In fact, when the taxi driver dropped me off at the new section that was just built on the airport, he says, you are one of the first people to be here. They just opened it today. And I was like, awesome, right? It's gonna be brand new, it's gonna look great, it's gonna have air conditioning. Because the reviews I read online about the old airport said that it had no air conditioning in the waiting area. And I was like, oh God. So when he said I was there for the new part, I was like, okay, it's going to be great, right? No bueno. So he drops me off. It's still partially under construction. He couldn't get me close to the drop-off section. He had to drop off way in the parking lot. So I'm lugging my stuff, no problem, 5-minute walk up to the terminal, right? It's really just some kind of big, giant warehouse. That's not the best way I can explain this airport. It's small. Like, if this is new, I hate to see what the old niche airport looks like, okay? So I go in there. There's no air conditioning, okay? The ticket counter, one person. There's a bunch of people waiting in this little bitty area to get a boarding pass. I'm in line too. The doors are wide open because there's no air, and there's just cats walking through the airport. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So I get my ticket. It took me a half hour standing in line to get my ticket. Okay, no problem. Now there's another line to get through the security. That took another half hour because it's just one line security. And then behind the security was just two guys running the passport control booth in the back to stamp you out. Okay, but if they get backed up, which is what happened, then the security line backs up. So everybody's pushed out pretty much out the front door. And that's what happened because, okay, this is just part one. I got through the security part, and then I'm waiting in line, I'm like, what is going on? Because this one guy on the left side, evidently something was going on with his passport because they weren't having it, man. Like, they had 3 passport control dudes looking at this guy's passport. They were running him through the computers. He was holding up the whole line for at least 20 minutes. Everybody's just waiting, right? Finally, they open up the other line, and everybody could move around him, and they pulled him in the back room. So I don't know what happened to that dude. I don't want to know, right? So anyway, I finally got through passport control. Now I'm in another separate waiting area that's maybe the size of this apartment, this entire apartment, maybe a little bit bigger, okay? That's the waiting area to get on the plane. There's only 2 gates. There's gate 1 and there's gate 2, and they're next to each other, right? So this waiting room has a fan. And that's all. There's no air conditioning in this waiting room. And I swear to God, there were 300 people, if not more, crammed in this small space, and we're all waiting on that airplane, right? The one that was supposed to show up at 1:30. I was supposed to fly out at 1:30 Monday afternoon. So I'm already there, like I was there at 11:30, so I've already gone through everything. I'm waiting 2 hours. And then they announce, oh, we're sorry, but there's been an emergency landing by your plane. They had to make an emergency landing due to weather. They landed in Belgrade, and we'll have another update in a half hour. So like, okay. So I'm sitting, I was one of the lucky ones that actually got a seat. And I was not about to move to use the bathroom or anything because I would have lost my seat. It was like standing room only, and whoever didn't have a seat or was leaning up against the wall were on the floor. That's how crowded it was. And like I said, they didn't have the doors open. I mean, I don't know, man. There was no air. Luckily, I had my manual fan. That's all I was doing. I was like, I can't believe this shit. Like, this is just this total bullshit right here, right? So I'm sitting there with a crowd of people. We're all waiting. We're waiting. Half hour goes by. No plane. Now it's 2:00. So they start handing out, the airport security staff starts handing out little teeny bottles of water, like literally this big, this small, and this big. Like, it's literally the size of this cup. I haven't had nothing to drink in 3 hours, and I pretty much gulped that thing down. But like I said, I wasn't about to leave my seat. So I was like, thank you. So they handed it out to everybody. Everybody had water, and they gave us like peanuts for a snack, right? So then I asked the lady, I says, where's the plane? I thought you said it was like, what's going on? It's 2 o'clock now. Where's the plane? And then she says to me, well, you know, again, due to the weather, they had to make an emergency landing. We'll keep you posted. You know as much as we do. I was like, oh my God. So, do you know, I did not leave Nice Airport until 4:45 p.m. Okay? I was supposed to leave at 1:30. I did not leave till 4:45 p.m. That's when the plane showed up. So here's another little part that you guys need to know about Nice Airport. Because it's bullshit. After the plane shows up, you have to walk out to the plane, climb the stairs, and get in the plane. Okay, fine, I can do that. But before they let you out on the runway, they put you in this like another holding area with chicken wire on the sides, and on the top is like a dome, and it's made of plastic. It's like a greenhouse effect. And it was running 90 degrees in the afternoon, and there's no air again, hardly coming into this another holding pen. And I was like, what? They crammed all 300 of us into this holding pen, which was now a greenhouse, which was worse than the place I was in. So now I'm sweating to death. Everybody's pissed, man. Like, we've already been there 3 hours waiting for this plane. And I just started cussing, man, and nobody understood the damn thing I was saying, but I was cussing in American, like, where the F? Like, what the F? What is effing going on? I want to get on this effing plane, because I was thinking in my head, I have a connecting flight in Istanbul at 7 p.m. I am not going to make it. It's an hour-and-a-half flight, and we haven't even left, and it's almost 5 o'clock. Like, even if I made it to Istanbul at 6:30, how the hell am I going to get to the gate at 7 o'clock? There's no way. Istanbul airport is like humongous, man. So I was like, okay, let's just face it. I ain't making that plane. And I knew damn well I wasn't making that connecting flight. So we finally get let loose out of the greenhouse, and the doors fly open, and there was this big gush of air, and we're all just like, oh. I swear to God, I thought I was going to faint. I had nothing to eat except for a bag of peanuts and breakfast. I had a free breakfast at the hotel before I left. And I left the hotel. I had breakfast at 9:30 that morning, right? Had a bag of peanuts at the airport. Got on the plane. They have no food for sale. They gave us another bottle of water, which is nice. Finally got into Istanbul airport. I did not get there till 7 p.m. And that was the time my connecting flight to Sarajevo left. I was screwed. Yep, I was screwed. So I was like, there it goes. There goes the other plane. Thank you very much. So now I walk into, I'm going through the channels through Istanbul airport. You get off the plane, you're in the transfer corridor, and you see the counter for Turkish Airlines, which is the one I was supposed to get on. And it's slam packed. Everybody on that plane immediately ran to the desk, and everybody's just yelling. They're all pissed off as hell, bro, because everybody was supposed to hit that plane, that connection flight, and nobody made it, man. So everybody's mad as hell. The line is another hour long, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Luckily, I booked through... I used trip.com. I told you I'm an affiliate. I called them up. I told them what happened. I gave them the proof that I missed the flight and what happened. And they're like, okay, we're going to refund you the cost of the connecting flight ticket. We're sorry that happened to you, but you will have to buy another ticket on your own to get out of there because we can't do it for you. We have to cancel that second flight and we'll just refund you back. I said, okay, fine. I don't care at this point. So I go on trip.com to see if I can catch a red-eye flight out of Istanbul, because I got there like I said, it's 7 p.m. I'm standing in this line, it's 8 p.m. I'm like, can I get out? No flights to Sarajevo for the rest of the night. So I was stuck at the Istanbul airport. The soonest I could get out was a 7 a.m. flight the next day, okay, which was Tuesday morning. All right, I was like, I'll take it. So it cost me $200 to book my second flight with another connection, mind you. I could not get I could have done a direct flight, but they wanted something like $400 to fly straight into Sarajevo. That's ridiculous. So I took the $200 flight. And if you saw my last video, I was like, what am I going to do, bro? Am I going to sleep out in the open on a plastic chair until 7 a.m.? I don't think so. That looks very uncomfortable, and somebody could probably rip off my stuff while I'm sleeping, if I can sleep. Or do they have a hotel on site? So I Googled that and it said, yeah, there's a hotel at the Istanbul airport. $300 a night. I was like, oh my God, I cannot be putting out $300 a night. So I walk up to this little like hotel information desk that was at the airport, and I talked to the lady. I says, man, do you got anything here that's cheaper than $300 a night? And she goes, I'll tell you what, we have sleeping pods. It's not a room, but it's a bed, and the bathroom is across there, and the food court's down the corridor. I said, I'll take it. She goes, it's $105. Well, they base it on the hour, like it's like so much per hour, but I needed it from 10. She says they don't open till 10 p.m., but you can book as many hours as you want after that. So I said, I don't care, I'll take it. So I took it from 10 p.m. when they opened all the way till 5 a.m., but I actually left it 4 a.m., so I overpaid, but I didn't know. I didn't know how much I was going to need. And you have to pay extra for a pillow and a blanket. It was like an extra $15, $20. So I said, whatever, I need a pillow and a blanket. So all in all, it wasn't bad sleeping in a sleeping pod. It was something crazy, man. It was like, I've never been in a sleeping pod, but all in all, it wasn't bad. They had holes, like you pull this thing up over you so it blacks everything out. You can still hear everything around you, but it's dark. And it's cool. They have holes that are in the part that you pull down, like a dome, and you can feel the air conditioning coming in. But yeah, if you're claustrophobic, you wouldn't dig it. It didn't really bother me, but then I was thinking in my mind, is this what it's like to sleep in a coffin? My sick ass mind, right? I didn't get to sleep. Like I finally got a chicken sandwich at 10 p.m. after I got the sleeping pod booked. I was just sitting there going, oh my God. So yeah, I got to bed at 11 p.m. in my sleeping pod, half-ass slept because I could hear all the airport sounds. There's still people and kids and ding, ding, ding all through the night, and I woke up actually at 3:30 in the morning. I set my alarm for 3:30 because I did not want to miss this flight. I needed time to go brush my teeth, wash my face, go get breakfast, and then find the gate, which I thought, remember if I showed you in the last video, it was gate D. It ended up being gate B, which was way on the other side of the terminal, which took me 30 minutes walk time through the airport to get to that gate. You see what I'm saying? I was so tired by the time I got on that flight, and it was Polish Airlines. I ended up flying on Polish Airlines. I passed out on the plane. Oh, and by the way, here's another little fun little tidbit to add to this crazy story. Some lady got on this airline with a dog. Yeah, a poodle. Go figure. She brought a poodle on the plane. And this dog, off and on through the flight was going, yip, 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 yip. And everybody's like, is there a dog on this plane? And yip, 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 yip. I was like, oh my God, this couldn't get any worse. Right? Couldn't get any worse. Finally, the dog shuts up. Everybody on the plane is quiet as a mouse because, like, we're all passed out sleeping on the plane. Finally get into the Warsaw, Poland airport. Had to transfer and catch another flight in Warsaw, Poland. I only sat there for 2 hours, and luckily they were not late. Got on that plane and finally flew into Sarajevo at 12:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday. Okay, I know today's Thursday, but that was Tuesday. Luckily, when I got here, my host was so sweet. I told her the whole thing that happened. She was, following me the whole way, and she actually paid to have somebody pick me up. Guy was real cool. He was easy to talk to. He speaks English. They speak Bosnian English out here. Got me to my Airbnb. Her sister let me in because the host had to go out of town. So her sister was right there waiting on me, showed me the apartment, gave me the keys. And here I am. And that is the story. Hard to believe, but very much true. So anyway, thanks for listening to me, bitch. Because like I said, if this didn't happen to you, you would not believe it. But believe me, this happened. This happened to me. This was crazy. I will tell you what, when I go back to Niš, I am not going through Niš Airport. That was the crappiest, shittiest, most ridiculous airport I've ever been to. I'm sorry, guys. It just is what it is, man. Yeah. So anyway, a lot more to come from Sarajevo. Stay tuned. The adventure is just beginning. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already because you don't want to miss any more crazy stuff going on. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I love you. And as always, drop a comment if you feel obligated to do so. And share. Share the video with the world. All right? Okay. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.